Hello and welcome to Legend of Ellaria Beta 2 version 0.5.41.0 with me, Barden. Okay, so we're in here because there is a new RPG update, and basically RPG has been put into the game for the first time, but it's only available in the beta, so it's not available in the regular early access. So I've been itching to play this game for a while, basically since I made the last video. I've been itching to play it, but there hasn't been anything to make a video on, so I didn't feel like I could do it. So let's go through some of the updates to the game. So first of all, you can probably see that the UI has changed. We have our updated map there in the top left corner. So we have our mini map. We also have an indication of what level we are. I believe that's what the 10 is in the top left hand corner. We then have our direction finder above our little mini map to show us where things of interest might be. Then down the bottom level, or bottom left, sorry, we have our health and our defense, and then the yellow bar is our stamina, and the purple bar is our mana for casting spells. We then have our hotbar down the bottom, so basically at the moment it's all spells. Just from what I had before, my spells, my potions, my food, and then my weapon. Okay, so that's the UI. Next, let's have a look at the actual RPG elements, the RPG leveling element. So this is the screen that we have at the moment. So as you see there, I am level 10. I'm almost level 11, so we probably have to go kill something to get that up a bit more. But at level 10, at least, I have 35 attribute points to spend on either strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, charisma, and spirit. Okay, so most of those are something you'd be familiar with from other games. So, if you increase your strength, you're going to be stronger, you're going to hit more. Dexterity is probably to do with maybe the use of bows and maybe dodging and stuff like that. Constitution is probably health. Intelligence is more than likely the how much damage your spells do. Charisma then is probably interacting with people. And then spirit, I'm not too sure about. I think I might know. I'm trying to remember, because I have talked to developers about this section, what to call the things, a long time ago. So I'm trying to remember. I think they mentioned something that was going to be in that area, but I can't remember spirit. So I'll have to look into that and let you know what the story is there. Then in terms of proficiency, we have things that we can basically build towards. So we could make ourselves a better warrior, ranger, mage. So those are kind of the three. If you look over here, we have warrior, ranger, mage as well. So they're the three fighting classes that we can level into at the moment. I'm sure there's going to be more in the future. We then have rogue, which is about stealing stuff. We got leader, which is more to do with I believe it's when we go and we're negotiating with other settlements and stuff like that. So it's to do with, I think, how many people we can. I might be wrong. It might be how many people that we can have, or it's to do with relationships with other factions and stuff like that, or doing that kind of thing. Then engineer, which is about building stuff, and then over here we have, as I said, warrior, ranger, and mage. Now, at the moment, if we look at the skills here, we click on the novice warrior. We can see that we have skills available, but for these, only the novice skills are currently available. So we can't go into these other skills, but later on, obviously, they're going to be there because this is just the first kind of pass at this. So it's going to get better and better as it goes. Same with ranger. We have some stuff we can do there, but let's start with the skills in Novice Warrior. So we have Novice Warrior, and then this is not learned, plus 10% melee damage. Okay. Then we have plus 15% melee damage and plus 10% move while attack. Okay, so I guess we can move faster while we're attacking, which would be pretty good for like strafing and stuff, or for like, you know, strafing around a group, or when you're dealing with multiple enemies and stuff. You don't want to be stood there, you know, making yourself an easy target for them. Then we have more melee damage and more movement while attacking. Okay. Now it would be nice to have maybe to give each of those a name, rather than at the moment just 10% melee damage. So if they had like a name for those abilities, and then like it just makes them a bit more special, I feel. So I'm wondering now that in Novice Warrior we have 3 things that we can unlock. And then, so is that what these 3 stars are here? Possibly. Okay, so that could be the way that works. We unlock those and then the stars. So let's actually see. Let's unlock this. Yeah, see it filled in there? So that's telling us how many are available, or how many will be available at that rank. And then the filled in stars are how many that we've actually unlocked. Okay. Now, the thing is here though is, I'm not sure. Okay, it's down here. It's the skill points here. Right. So it would be nice as well up here to know how many points it takes to unlock. Is it going to always be 1 point per level that we want to unlock? Or is it going to get increasingly more expensive as we level up? That's something interesting to think about. Right, so I'm going to unlock all of these. So those did cost 1 each. Okay, and I'm going to go to Ranger and see what we have here. So we've got plus 10% bow damage. Okay, we'll unlock that. So here we have 4 instead of 3. Okay, next is plus 20% bow damage with 30% bow damage, and then plus 50% bow damage. Okay, and then the last one is Mage, which probably is 4. Yes, it does. So I'm wondering whether we got 11 skill points here so that we could try out each of these ones. Maybe, yeah, they probably did that actually, just to make it possible that everyone could try these out. Okay, so we're gonna get 5% bonus damage, spell damage, and it's gonna cost 10% less mana, which is good. Then it's 15% spell damage, so there's no reduction in the mana cost going from level 1 to 2. Then level 3, again, it's just more. Hang on. Yeah, it is more spell damage. Okay, unlock that. Then 50% spell damage. Okay, so maybe the mana cost thing comes in later, like in Light Spirit, Strong Spirit, War Mage. Okay, so maybe the Spirit, I don't know until we get there, but maybe the Spirit. So here, 10% mana. Yeah, so the Spirit must be something to do with our mana. That must be where we get how much mana that we have. So let's actually test that theory. Let's close this. Actually, is there... Yeah, we can look at our character and see how much mana we can have, can't we? So we've got Q here, which is for quests. I is for our inventory. Okay. Now, what are these? That's how much money we have. Okay. And then X just closes it. Okay. So do we have anywhere that tells us what our mana is? Because I know before if you go into the early access version of the game now, press K, it'll actually tell you how much mana you have on it's on a screen. It's not exactly the same as this, but on a screen like this, it'll tell you. But I'm wondering if there's a way to see it on here. So, here, mana, 120. Okay, so let's increase our spirit and see if that increases our mana pool. So that's going to be here, and then we'll put 1 point into spirit, and then we'll go to inventory. Yeah, so we get 20 mana for that. Now, is it a straight 20 mana each time? Let's put 2 more in, which would mean that we should get an extra 40 mana if that's true. Okay, so we've gone up to 180. Yeah, so we went from 140 to 180. So it looks like each spare point is 20 mana. Now, whether there are tiers that when you hit a certain point it increases more or not, we'll have to see in the future. Now, what else? What other stats do we have? We have our health. So I believe health is going to be our constitution. So let's bump up that up by 1 and see what the corresponding. Okay, so we've gone up by 10. So each one that we put into that is going to be 10, I believe. Okay, then let's see what charisma does. So let's see what our stats are here. So you have health, stamina, mana, armor, and armor HP. So the armor HP is... What is the armor HP actually? Maybe this is the armor level and this is the armor HP. So that's the extra HP damage we can take before actually sustaining damage ourselves. That could be it. So that would mean then that... no, it doesn't quite... Well, let's see anyway. Let's start increasing stuff and see what happens. Right. So I want to increase our charisma and just see if that has... Okay, that doesn't have anything that we can see here. Okay, so that's probably going to be something that affects either something that we can't see at the moment in the game or something that's going to be added to the game later on. Okay, so I want to then work on my build. So what I want to do as well is I want to increase warrior by 1. I want to see if that actually has an effect here. It looks like everything is the same. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to increase our constitution to about 14 and then our strength up to about 16, 17. Let's actually make it 18. Okay, then dexterity up to about 10 and then spirit up to 10, no, 9, and then intelligence up to 8. And we leave charisma for the moment. Okay, so those are going to be our stats now because I mainly just swing away at people, so it makes a bit more sense, at least to me, to go strength based for the moment. So then we're going to go to this and see what our stats are. So that then gives us health of 230, stamina of 250, mana of 200, and then our armor and armor HP haven't changed, so that must be linked to, yeah, it's linked to this. Okay, so I'm guessing armor integrity is the same as armor HP. So if I take this off, it should mean that we have 13 armor and then 50 armor HP. Yeah, okay, so the integrity. So it's basically until the item, if the item takes that much damage, then it's useless, I guess, or you've got to get it repaired or, repair it yourself or something like that. So, okay, so our solid cape doesn't actually do anything at the moment, which is nice. Okay, so we got all that stuff there. Now, next, I think what I'm going to do next time I'm going to head out. So this was just a little video to show you what's going on with the menus and stuff. And then next time I'm going to go out, I'm going to level up. And they have said that the level up, there's no indicator. So you got to watch for yourself that you've leveled up. So we get to at least see that up in the top left. But then we're going to see what that does in terms of, so we've already spent all of our attribute points. And next time we'll spend all the proficiency points and we shall head out. We shall get whatever XP we need to level up, which hopefully it's possible to do that. And then we'll see from that level up how many attribute and proficiency points we actually receive. But for now, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's, I'm excited that this is coming to the game. It obviously has a long way to go in terms of being refined and having feedback from people. But, you've seen it now. You let me know what you think about it, what you think should change in it. And also, if you have the game, you can also go onto the guy's Discord and then request access to this beta as well. And you can play around yourself. And then you can be involved in the evolution of the game, which I think is a fantastic thing for us as a community. But for now, as I say, video is over. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, hit that like button, share with a friend. Get the kind of news out about this game out there to whoever you think is going to be interested in it. And I do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.